How are we doing, everybody? Dan here with Bud. Okay, screw it. How are we doing, everybody? Dan here with Bud's Gun Shop and Range. We're practicing, you know, the utmost in CDC precautions and safety and all that. But we are here to talk to you today about range etiquette and all sorts of other fun stuff. But first, before I get into who this is and what this is, so this is just mine and Jed here's opinion. This has nothing to do with BuzzGunShop.com, KY, Tennessee, Uncle Lee's, none of that. This is just me and Jed just kind of shit talking for the majority. Crap, I made it a few seconds without cussing. We're just here just to kind of talk about the range etiquette because we are, as you can see, kind of working on the ranges around us. And we will be trying to open those up soon, so please don't ask. I don't know when. We will be opening up eventually. That's where we're at right now. But with that being said, with the ranges opening up, we know a whole lot of you all have bought firearms. We have sold quite a few of them to you all. With that, a lot of you all I know are itching to come to the range and start shooting. But before I dive too deep into that, this is Jed. He is one of our range officers. Back camera. He's one of our range officers here at the range, and he's filling in for John because John's, yeah, no, John is on a precautionary. He's still at home for the next few days. It was just kind of a better safe than sorry type deal. He's not sick or anything, but we just wanted to make sure he was taken care of. But so Jen and I are going to talk to you today about range etiquette, just because, like I was telling you all, I'm sure a whole bunch of you all have firearms that you are just itching to come and shoot and just put holes in my ceilings and my walls that we're going to freshly paint. But with that, there is some etiquette to follow. And I'm just going to go ahead and harp on this because the safety rules are the most important thing. And we know we're going to get a whole lot of you all are like, look at this Smith & Wesson 500 I just bought. Let me flag half the range with it. Or I just got my boat anchor, high point with the extendo-clip that we have. But with that, some of the safety rules we have when you come to the range. All guns stay pointed down range. We work so hard to make sure that all this stuff looks nice and pretty for you all. So don't flag my range officers and don't flag the other patrons. There's going to be a lot of first-time shooters that are going to be coming in. So for you all that are coming in, we're more than happy to have you all here, but please make sure guns stay pointed down range. If something goes wrong with it, set it down, come find us, we'll help you. Number 2, guns get loaded in the bays. Don't start loading your gun in the back and say, oh, I'm just getting ready to shoot. No. Anyways. Last one too, guns don't get pointed at people. We get that all the time because we'll have people just sitting there looking around like, yeah, well that too, that's a big one. But we also have people that'll sit there and just walk behind other people and go, oh, it's not loaded this time, but still, don't do that. All right, so with that being said, anyways, I'll get off of my safety high horse. So, Jed, what kind of stuff are you looking forward to when people come in?
All you budget gangsters that bought the $160 high point. No pulling from your underwear waist front appendix band and shooting sideways, please.
We say this because we see it all the time. All the time. Hollywood does not teach you how to shoot. We'll do that for you, but don't do that. Jed's excited about that one. For me, I know a lot of you all have had a lot of time building ARs, pistols, the full rifles, all that stuff, those little noise cannons, like this thing. We're going to have first-time shooters, so I understand you all are just itching to burn all that ammo that you hoarded like toilet paper, which I have a fun story for that later. But I know you all are just itching to burn through that ammo that you stockpiled because you're afraid that it was going to disappear like toilet paper. That doesn't mean you got to put all 5,000 rounds down range in 10 seconds, especially if you're making enough noise to shake my walls on the outside. You have a time, even though you're within a time limit, you don't have to burn all 5,000 rounds. When the range opens, unless something serious happens, I don't think the range is going to close again. So you don't have to just go nuts unloading all that ammo at once, especially if I can't do my safety brief with somebody else. Also, too, we know you all bought a lot of guns. Don't try and bring all 50 of them in at the same time. I mean, you can bring in however many you want to. If you want to try and bring in 50, by all means, have at it. But you're going to probably run out of time for you to even get your guns unloaded with that. So, but yeah, Jed's excited he found the extendo clips for his guns. But what else, Jed? What else are you excited about?
I'm excited to see all the extendo-clip shooters do this, just to see how fast they can unload a 32 round clip.
Yeah, again, we've seen all this stuff. But yeah, so with range etiquette, the main thing when you all come in here, we are more than happy to see you. Trust me, we're all itching to shoot too, just because with all the repairs and stuff that are going on in the backstop, everything's been shut down. We can't shoot either. We just kind of stare at it and want to
Fix it.
Yeah, fix it primarily. We're waiting on some folks so we can fix the rest of our range and get it open faster. But no, with that, we know that you all are itching to come down here and shoot. The main thing is it's going to be overloaded at first. I'm going to go ahead and tell you all now. All the usual folks are going to want to come in, which most of you all are probably watching, plus all the new folks are going to want to come in and shoot with us. So, I mean, just have some patience with us again when we open, because we will be overwhelmed that first week, if not the first 2 weeks, or however long it takes until everybody gets that trigger finger itch. But with that, just be respectful of the people next to you. I mean, you don't know if you have people who are in the first time shooting, just because we've seen a huge rise in gun sales because people are, figure out how to word this the right way. People are more concerned about taking their safety into their own hands instead of relying on the response times of law enforcement. With that being said, law enforcement does a tremendous job, but they can be overwhelmed at times, so people have kind of panicked with protecting their toilet paper, so they've just decided to take their protection into their own hands. Yeah, so with that, we're going to have new shooters in here, either selling their guns back to us or wanting to come shoot and try out their guns and say, hey, maybe I should take a little bit more time and trying to understand how this thing works instead of just unboxing it and it being like, hey, I'm an expert with a gun. So putting rounds down range, that, and hopefully some of you all have been watching our training videos and actually practicing. I know you all haven't. I'm gonna go ahead and call that. I know you all haven't. It's okay. I'm doing the best I can to teach you all. It's up to you all to do it. Actually, I'd like to see some of you all practicing that. So I don't know how we do that. How do we do that?
Tweet us a video, send us a video.
There you go, tweet or whatever that stuff is. I've only got 2 forms of social media, so I don't understand Twitter, whatever any of that stuff is. But send us videos. I want to see you all doing stuff like this instead of just driving yourself mad staring at the wall watching paint dry. We've done that. We've also been in close to yeah.
So would you consider a Glock 22 loud?
A Glock 22 loud? Okay. No, a Glock 22 is not loud. That's a 45 caliber. This is a Smith & Wesson 500. This thing is just ungodly loud for those people who, no, I can't say it. Yeah, I'll say it. For those people who have problems with their ego, that are just like, man, you know what I need? A 500 for no reason whatsoever. Because I'm going to hunt me a bear. No. No, a 22 is not loud. What I'm talking about is like a lot of people build those.
Glock 20.
A Glock 20?
Too loud.
Is it too loud? No. Oh, okay, sorry. I don't have my hearing aids on. No, a Glock 20, which is the 45 caliber. Yeah, the 45 caliber. No, that's not too loud. No, what I'm worried about is like we've got a lot of AR pistols that we've sold here lately, and most of those are just, or the mini Dracos. I know we sold a bunch of those. Those things are loud for no reason. Okay, and again, John and I have already hit on this. We think that the mini Dracos are a waste of time and money, but they're just loud for no reason. And people come in here and just start blowing off rounds, shooting holes in the ceiling floor, their neighbor's target, everywhere but where they need to shoot, because they're just like, I'm gonna unload this as fast as I can. Yeah. So no, that's mainly what I'm worried about. Just making sure that it's gonna be loud. It's a gun range, but no, a 20 is not too loud. Oh, it's here. I figured why not. This is my bike. I've rebuilt it quite a few times because it's a Harley, and you got to fix it before you can ride it. But no, I ran out of oil, so it's just in here till I put oil in it.
It's 10 millimeter, okay?
You again? No, you know what? No, 10 millimeter sucks. Okay, just because you keep asking me. I hate 10 mil. No, I'm kidding. No, it's I don't like it. I'll be honest, I don't.
There's no reason for it.
Yeah, again,
You don't need it.
I mean, the only time I could ever see you needing 10 millimeter is if you're literally out hunting in Alaska and you might get attacked by a bear, which all that's going to do is just piss them off until you can get away. But it's easier to carry a 10 millimeter than, yeah. So,
Conley says that.
huh?
Conley says that.
Who?
Conley.
Oh, what's up, Conley? Hi.
Hey, Mr. Conley.
But no, with the range etiquette stuff, I mean, like I said, we are more than happy to see you all. The main thing is just be smart. I know a lot of you all have been watching Netflix, like Tiger King and all that other stuff, which a whole lot of fun stuff with that.
Carol Baskin did it.
Yes, she did it. I don't give a crap. Nobody knows that much about how a tiger can dispose of a body and didn't do it. But anyways, moving on. But I know a lot of you all have seen a lot of Netflix and stuff like that and think that's training for how to shoot a gun. No. Half those celebrities go through training somewhat to try and figure out what it is that they're doing with this stuff, and most of them still don't do it right, just because I've never seen a magazine that can hold more than its normal capacity. Even the extendo-clips run out at about 30 rounds. So, I mean, those are shooting about 55 rounds, and just, no, that doesn't work. Gangster shootings for Hollywood, leave that crap there. But also, too, with that stuff here, we want you all to keep in mind, we are working very hard on the range. Let's try to not destroy it. I'm shouting out to the person that right before we closed the range put a Desert Eagle round through one of my tables. Let's try not to destroy it. Yeah, you know who you are, even though you refuse to accept it. But range etiquette, yeah. Trying to think what else. What else you got?
All of you brand new Taurus G2 owners, I'm going to show you properly how to unholster it, T-pose, and throw it downrange at your target accurately at a high rate of speed.
Well, I mean, which one would you rather have, the Taurus or the High Point?
I don't know. Probably the Taurus.
Yeah. I'm sorry, High Point. I will give High Point his credit, okay? Don't think I'm knocking them, which I am. They're terrible. But they'll still run. I mean, you can beat the crap out of that thing. You could blow it up, and I'm pretty sure it'd still be intact. I mean, that is a solid boat anchored turret right there. But yeah, no.
160 bucks right here, guys.
Minus the extendo clip. It doesn't come with the extendo clip.
That's like 15 or so.
Yeah, but I'm still waiting to get a yeet cannon so I can show you how to properly shoot that. Which I need to check and see if we got one, because that's going to be a funny video.
Adam Haley said no knock the yeet cannon.
I will knock the yeet cannon as I yeet it into the trash. Just, all right, you ready to shoot this? Yeet. That's just really polishing a turd up again. But anyways, what else was? Oh yeah. Also too, for those of you all that are thinking about coming in to do some of this firearm training stuff like that, try and take some of our classes. As soon as we open the range back up, we're going to be pushing out a whole bunch of these classes again, as far as our intro to handgun, both co-ed and women's only class we're going to be doing. I'm pretty sure we're going to do our concealed carry again. Don't know for sure. Oh, I thought you had a question. And we're going to be putting out a whole bunch of new classes as well for some of you folks that have come and taken some of our other classes. I know they got kind of boring, so we're going to be doing a whole lot of new classes, and we're going to be rotating out every month or so with all new stuff. So a whole bunch of new stuff that's going to be posted here soon. So for those of you all that are brand new to the game, or those that are just bored doing the same paper punching all the time, I'm hoping that we can get outlaw matches back. Again, I don't know. We'll deal with the first wave of new folks first, and then we'll go from there.
What are some good dry fire drills?
Watch my video. I did
They did the penny drill.
some dry fire drills.
Yeah. Said they did it with the penny.
Well, you'll have to be more specific on what you want from dry fire drills. I can try and get you some, but normally I don't go this long without a range, so I don't know. I don't know the names of them. I know a whole lot of them, but I don't know the technical names for them and what all the, kung fu shit stuff is. So I can find some stuff for you, and I can put up some more. We can do a dry fire exercise one. I'll just kind of make up the names, and I'm sure somebody will correct me on what they are. But yeah, I don't really know the whole technical aspect of what all the names are, because there's so many Johnny Karate names for different style of training and all this other stuff. Yeah. just look at it, read it, and go, cool, and then move on. But yeah, there's all different types of stuff, which, yeah, we'll do a dry fire class. I'm gonna put up some ideas for classes later on this week and have you all vote on which one you want me to do. So again, active participation is key. Need you all to kind of deal with me on this. What else? What else you got?
Aim.
Yeah, aim. Oh my God. I might even do one over sight picture, just that way I can make sure, because we've changed out almost every ceiling tile. We're going to be changing out every ceiling tile in the range. I might start charging for hitting my ceiling, because Jesus, there's so many bullets up there. So many. We couldn't tell the difference between the screws and the bullets. But yeah, I might do one on the sight picture and aim too, just that way we make sure we're at least pointing it somewhat downrange and not at the walls. But with that, just some housekeeping stuff. First off, thank you, Jed, for filling in for John, because John did great. Last video we did that training video, and we said we were going to give away a gift card to somebody. We have that name drawn. I'll be reaching out to you here shortly. Again, folks, be sure that you're checking your messages. I am sending you a direct message to your inbox saying, hey, you've won this gift card. You have 2 days to respond, or else I just move on to the next person. Also, too, the store is still going to be closed to the public. We're going to be reevaluating that soon just to see if we are going to open or not, so bear with us. We understand you all miss the gun shop. We miss seeing you all too. So with that, have some patience with us, folks. If you are wanting to order stuff online, that our online is still fully open. It's just our retail locations that are closed. For those of you all that are emailing me constantly asking about appointments to pick up your guns, I'm working on it. I get at least 130 emails within an hour, so have some patience. I'm still filtering through all of it, working nonstop to get it done. And then, yeah, cricket. Okay. But yeah, so with that, folks, just have some patience with us. We're dealing with everything as best we can through the whole Corona thing, just to try and make sure that everybody's being safe, but we're still making sure that we're keeping everybody armed and making sure their Second Amendment rights are intact. With all that stuff, so that way we can bring the guns to you. If we could set up some type of Amazon delivery service, trust me, we would be more than happy to do it. But that's not the way the legal system works, so we can't do that. I'm trying to think. What else you got, Chad? Okay, cool. All right. Set to wrap it up. Okay, cool. So, all right, again, so this is Daniel with Bud's Gun Shop and Range. I appreciate you all for checking in with us and kind of being here and watching Jed play with his extendo-clip high-point boat anchor. But we look forward to seeing you all on the range. We're going to try and do some more of those training episodes next week, so be sure to look out for those. I'll be posting up whatever for you all to vote for to see which one you want to do. I've got dry fire drills. I've got sight picture. I'll think of one more, or if not, drop in a comment which one you want to see. We'll put those up to a vote. Whichever one wins, that'll win. We'll let you all decide this one, just that way I don't have to make them all up. But again, if you all have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave something down at the bottom. Reach out to me, send me a message or something like that. I'm sure half the folks that have talked to me already would be more than happy to say that I'm quite responsive. The other half might not be so happy with me. But we thank you all for your patience and understanding. We hope to see you all pretty soon. Hopefully things get better out there. I did hear that the numbers are starting to drop. But Daniel and Jed with Bud's Gun Shop and Range here in Kentucky. I promise you for the next one, John will be back, even if I have to go to his house. We'll have John back. But we will see you all next week, folks. Everybody stay safe out there.
Thank you.